道 BB 挂掉了，要回去修理了。修 BB。
Dead man, you there? Little help.
Okay, Sam.
Help.
Remove the pod connected to that incubator.
变黑色了。
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
所以要带着 BB 才能知道 BT。
to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
他是带着 BB 去看 BT 啊。
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
原厂报价比较贵。
Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted.
脑震荡，大概就直接死掉了，直接 shut down 了。这样，那到底199%？哼，他在吃手手哎。干嘛？你要睡觉啊 ？What the？ 哎，还在游戏耶！干，那怎么跑去睡觉了？我勒个大爷的
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you.
这个动作怪怪的。
It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
他不能拿，他不是虚幻的吗？
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
这个人不是他姐姐吗？讲话像情侣一样。
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower?
他想骗
It's
早
good for the
啊！
body and soul, and also my
我勒个去！你终于订阅我啦！
想骗我洗澡是吧？
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids, waste products, dry dispensing.
There, take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT.
靠腰嘞，
Curious to see how
拿
they
死
react.
泼 BT 就对了啦。
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs.
原来是便便攻击。
It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
爆炸了是不是？
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said then what?
通话时间已结束，请输入 TK888。
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a
我
break,
勒个
but I
去！
figured
你
you'd
终
want
于
to do
订
this.
阅我啦！
Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself,
不是
but
那
I
个
gather
种
they're
子，
mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful
片片看
information.
太多是不是？
Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed.
被我摔
And
坏
we've
了。
managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
可以出去了。BB 修好了。
Isn't what we agreed on? You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment? Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
安抚 BB， 来回摇晃。G+2。
It's all good.
干要死掉了！靠腰，没有死，被我摇到都快死掉了。
Check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
哎呦，这什么鬼东西？还可以放告示牌。
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
承接订单。哇，这要干嘛？有两边呢，那是不是要先往回接啊？ 哦，先收集水晶。好啦，先去收集水晶比较快啊。
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider You never know when you'll
要
need
制
to
造一个是不是？拿在服装上，确认。Let's go.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure
就路
storage
上
for
看到那
any
个没办法
crystals
采
you
集的
gather.
东西。OK， 迅速来回，全程跑酷。
Allow me to describe your quarry.
又有特性。
Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these 3 things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
讲废话，有讲跟没讲一样，至少收集DG。
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
他在冲他小，他在干嘛？
It's okay. It's alright.
哦，他还好吧？去困啊！什么东西？这里有 BT， 哈哈，乱用一通。
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye.
明明就这
I
么大。
advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
靠腰嘞，啥甩？还宕机，笑死！啊靠腰，我好像没有，好像没有存档哎。What the？ 发生什么事啊？我没有存档哎，唉，这个要自己存档吗？还是自动存档啊？有点糗。发生什么事了？派去啊啦！干，他有没有自己存档哦？天哪！该不要重玩吧？出任务之前应该会存档吧？应该会吧，我也希望是应该会。唉，可怜呐、还有程式出错了 ，Windows 就是烂。祷告吧。是不是太久没重开机了？我操！但是他跑到一半，但算是还好，这个是小任务，就是出来就可以解掉的。 拜托。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
对啊，还没解到，再给你次机会哦。希望100，所以最好是100。
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, pyro crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use the Ultra Deck to point in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
摇爆你！不顺了，不顺了，一切都不顺了。希望100，我就给你100。
There we go.
$买个烤啊！肚子饿了是吧？完了完了完了，是被发现了。哇塞啊！哇塞啊！抓到啊！抓到啊！ What the fuck？ 搞事吗？哦，不要再过河了，好麻烦哦。这里应该有吧？ 目的地是哪里？哎，就在这个区块哎。哦，别吵，别吵，别吵！ 哦，你卖吵哦！共100，哦，可以回去了。 拿点树脂回去，买个烤啊！哦。
Over here!
来，都来！要怎么按那个
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Sam,
Clear.
Chiral crystal deliveries are a little different than usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
给交货，哎，这个是什么意思啊？为什么一直是别人的玩家？诶，我知道送去哪里啊？配送到靠腰，什么意思啊？西边的水晶回收站啊，不会是这里吧？哦，是不是太远了啊？这个，我天哪！是这里吗？西边的水晶回收，这是油桶。油桶，这个吗？这是油桶。嗯？要送去哪里啊？这个区块吗？主节是西边的配送中心回收。什么啊？西边？这个吗？
Looks like you've got an empty container. Feel free to.
可以 delete 了吧？我现在不知道送去哪里，没有提示哦。对啊，西边的配送中心在这里啊。主节是西边配送中心，回收开若尔水晶。可接订单，进行中订单。 什么呀？回收再造到新的，是这个吗？要给他100吗？什么意思啊？不懂。哦，是这个吗？选择货品。 哦，哦，这好难理解。所以这个水晶可以做东西啊，可以做梯子那些，是不是？
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of it.
结果是 B， 所以这没有造假，好不好？刚刚 S 是真的，好不好？
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility.
金属
They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
感觉这个主线跑完，好像自由世界的时候可以收集东西，做东西更好的东西。
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
OK， 男子气概。OK。
Oh, before I forget.
要给我什么
This is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation. Useful. We've added it to your supplies list, so.
好像可以带很多道具出去，所以到时候后面的任务应该是很困难的，我在猜。
Easy.
好呀，差不多啦，我要下播了。 浓度有关。
You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
所以是可以把它拆解掉。主角室配送承接新订单，所以这个东西还是收起来嘛，然后把它拆掉啊。它要怎么拆啊？领取材料。哦，可以存在这里啦。回收再利用这个。哦，要回收的物品，即将还原，那有没有回收？诶，确认。OK。
Thank you for your continued support.
沙甩。 OK， 所以我们是可以制造物品。他不是说有印表机了？好，回私人空间休息。